Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Brittany. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today. So today we're filming a very exciting video. We're going to be doing a review of the new Benefit Hello Happy Brightening Liquid Foundation and also their new Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation. I'm so excited because these are super new and I was able to get my hands on them pretty early before their launch date, and also Trendmood hasn't even posted about them yet, so I'm like, oh crap, I got this really early. I need to get on that. And so yeah, if you guys want to see these reviews, and I'm also going to be doing a wear test, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so starting with their liquid foundation. So like I said, it's called the Hello Happy Flawless Brightening Foundation. It's supposed to be medium to full coverage and it has an SPF of 15. So this foundation has photochromatic pigments which are supposed to help brighten the skin in any lighting. So that's why it's called the brightening foundation. It also has hyaluronic acid, which if you don't know, hyaluronic acid keeps moisture in, so it locks it in and it holds 1,000 times its weight in moisture. So that's really good for the skin. A lot of people love hyaluronic acid, which is why it's in a lot of products. It also has flower acids which help boost radiance. And last but not least, it's supposed to last 12 hours and be a medium coverage foundation. Now, as for the launch date of this foundation, it's supposed to be coming out sometime in June. I don't know the exact date, but once I do find it out, I will have it in the description. And as for the price range, I also don't know that. Please don't get mad at me, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's just too early for me to know any of that information. I tried looking it up and it's not posted anywhere. And so this is what the packaging looks like. I love the frosted glass, and then on the back it does have the name and color, and then it does come with a pump, and I just love the pink with the frosted glass. It looks so classy. And so I have tried this foundation a couple of times already, and my favorite way to apply it is with my damp sponge, my beauty blender, like usual. I just pounce that on with my beauty blender and it works good with any of the primers I usually use. So I will have the primers that I used in this video in the description, but it does claim to give you a medium finish, which I definitely agree with. It has a really pretty finish actually. It's not super matte at first. It kind of has like a natural matte finish, but it does go on pretty full coverage. But I do use quite a bit of foundation. I use a lot of pumps. I feel like during this video I used so many pumps of foundation, so it just depends on how much you put. You can put a little tiny bit and get like a kind of sheer coverage, but I'm a full coverage queen, so I just went in with the pumps on my skin, and I do have a lot to cover. As you guys can see, I have lots and lots of acne scars on my face, and so I really need that good coverage. And the fact that this is a brightening foundation kind of like makes me feel good about my acne scars, just because if you have any kind of acne scars or dark spots, you want your skin to look brighter. And so I have no problems with this blending. It blends really, really nicely into the skin. It just melts in. But as you guys could see, when I first apply it, it's super duper light. It actually looks like it's going to be a little bit too light for me, but after I'm done applying it, you guys will see it oxidizes quite a bit, like a lot. I originally had their Hello Happy foundation in the shade 4, which is also too dark for me. So for this one, I went one shade down, which is shade 3, but I honestly think it matches shade 4 in the other Hello Happy Blur foundation just because of that oxidation. Now it might be just because the foundation's matte, that's why it oxidizes, or it also could be the SPF in the foundation. I'm not sure what makes it oxidize, but just keep that in mind when you're swatching your color or looking for your color in store. Just kind of walk around, let it dry a little bit to see your exact color. And so like I said, this gives you kind of like a natural matte finish. There is some dewiness to the skin, nothing too crazy, but I do go in and set my face because you guys know I have combination skin, so I get oily in my T-zone. Plus I kind of just like to set all over my face just because I feel like it makes my bronzer and blush and highlight and everything go on better. And then after I set my face is completely matte, so it has a flat matte finish. Especially if you set all over. I think you could get away with not setting it. It just depends on your skin type, but I love the finish. It just looks super full coverage. I honestly think I could build it up to a full coverage, even though it's only a medium coverage, or it only claims to be a medium coverage. And once I build it up, it actually looks pretty good on the skin. I have no problem like with cakiness or anything. It doesn't look heavy, and so it is a very buildable foundation. So moving on to the Hello Happy Velvet Powder Foundation. So this has a buildable coverage. You could go in with the light hand and just set your foundation with this, or you could build it as a foundation if you wanted to. And so I'm guessing the price of this is going to be $34 just because their original Hello Flawless Powder Foundation that everybody loved was that price. And so this is what the packaging of this one looks like. It's super cute. It has that happy face on there, and then on the back it has your color, and there's a little kind of air pocket right here of a heart just to keep your sponge nice and aired out. And this is what the actual powder looks like. It comes with a mirror, and as you guys can see, it has a little imprint of the Hello Happy face on it. It's so cute. And then in the bottom compartment you get a little tiny brush, and then you also get a sponge, and I probably won't ever use these unless I'm like touching up my foundation. And so I got mine in the same shade. I got the liquid foundation, which was shade 3, but they are different, and I believe it's because the liquid foundation oxidizes and this one doesn't. And so the way I use this powder today is the way that I usually use powder foundation. So I'll go ahead and put a liquid foundation on, and then I'll go in with this on spots that aren't completely covered, because I love to have that full coverage, like flawless look. So any spots or acne scars is what I'll usually use this on, and I'll just take it like on a smaller brush and just dip my brush into the product and then tap it on those spots. But you guys could see in the demo that it is a lot lighter than the liquid foundation, which is fine for me in this case because everywhere I put it, I went over with bronzer anyways. I did also try this on my nose just because my nose was looking a little bit dry today, and so I thought maybe I could just try this on top to see if it gives me that like flawless kind of finish, which it did. It really helped out my dry skin on my nose, and I feel like it just gave me that like soft blur effect. I also took this on a little bit of a bigger brush in my contour areas just to see if it gave me more of a blurred effect, because like I said, I do break out in that area, and I just want it to look a little bit more flawless even though I already have a liquid foundation on. And it really did help give me some coverage and just make it look a little bit smoother. And so yeah, so far so good with this powder. I'm really enjoying it. The fact that it's a little bit lighter doesn't bug me though, because my foundation is a little bit dark, so if I wanted to lighten it up, I could just go in with this on top with just like a big fluffy brush. And so how I ended up applying this today is usually how I use powder foundations, but let me know if you guys want a separate video of me using this like on its own as an actual foundation, because I could totally do that for you. If you guys were wondering if this was like the same thing as the Hello Flawless powder, it's not. It's completely different. The Benefit people said that it's a completely different formula, but if you did like that one and you want to try this and see if it's similar, I mean, you can, because they're kind of sisters, so they might be a little similar. I personally can't tell you because I tried that foundation powder a long time ago, and I honestly don't remember what I think of it. And so like I said at the beginning, we're also going to be doing a wear test today, so I'm going to wear this throughout my whole day, and then I'll come back at the end of the night to show you guys how it wore on my skin. So I will check back in with you guys later on. Hey guys, so I'm coming in with my last check-in. It is now 10:53, so it's the end of the day. Let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look. I did look at it earlier just to kind of get my thoughts, and I could see that my nose is a little bit shiny, but nothing too crazy. And you guys know that my nose gets really oily sometimes, so this is actually pretty good, especially for not blotting all day. And then also I have some creasing in my laugh lines, but I do tend to crease with every single foundation, but they're not as deep with this foundation, which I like. I am starting to look a little bit dry on my forehead, which that is the driest place on my face, but it doesn't look too bad. I haven't lost any coverage. My pores are looking good, nothing too shiny over here. As you guys can see, the foundation completely came off where my glasses go, but that happens all the time. And so yeah, so far so good. Everything's looking like it's in really good condition. Final thoughts, I'm really liking this foundation. Everything's going really well. I can't wait to keep trying it out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, leave it down in the comments down below. But that is going to be everything for this video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, Brittany Raquel, go ahead and subscribe. I do make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so that's 3 times a week. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!